What's the most ridiculous lie you ever got away with? When I was 14, I told my teacher that my dog ate my homework, fully expecting her to roll her eyes and give me a 0. But instead, she just crossed her arms and said, "Bring me proof." I froze. Proof? What kind of teacher actually demands evidence for such a lie? But I couldn't back out now. If I admitted I was lying, I'd be in even more trouble. So I nodded and said, "Fine, I'll bring it tomorrow." When I got home, I had no idea what to do. My actual homework was sitting untouched in my backpack, perfectly safe from my dog. For a second, I thought about coming clean, but the thought of getting roasted in front of the whole class made that option impossible. That's when I had the dumbest idea of my life. If my dog hadn't eaten my homework, I'd make him eat it. I grabbed another worksheet, smeared peanut butter all over it, and held it out to my dog, Max. He sniffed it suspiciously, then absolutely demolished it. He shredded the paper, slobbered all over it, and left it in a half-chewed, disgusting mess on the floor. It was perfect. I carefully scooped up the remains, put them in a plastic bag, and went to bed feeling like a criminal mastermind. The next day, I walked into class and proudly presented my proof. My teacher raised an eyebrow, but took the bag and inspected the destroyed paper. I held my breath. Was she going to call my bluff? Was I about to get exposed? Then, to my absolute shock, she sighed and said, "Fine, I'll let it slide this time. I had won." But just as I was celebrating my genius, she handed the bag back to me with a smirk and said, "Next time I expect you to turn in your homework without teeth marks." I nodded, walked back to my seat, and sat down feeling like a champion.